Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 88. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful day and are doing better than yesterday. Now, what I want to talk about today is stop chasing what we desire. What we thought we need in life to fix our current situation is much broader than that singular focus, right? A lot of the times we get annoyed, frustrated, and angry at not accomplishing something or giving into certain temptations, right? For example, maybe we want to quit our porn habits, so we focus. We desire that change so much, refusing to look at why it is we are stuck in this loop the first place, right? Not giving into our desires actually very, very simple, guys. We just need to be patient, right? We need to be patient to get used to of our new way of thinking. However, it is hard to do that because it is a difficult habit to change, especially when we are incessantly responding so harshly on ourselves every time we give in to our desires or temptation in this matter. But it really is just not chasing after it to change it. Not taking our first assumption of our behaviors as a definite truth is not what we want to be rich, right? It's the fear of poverty that keeps us awake at night. That's the drive. That's the reason to become rich, right? It's not about that we want to build a body of a Greek god. It's the respect, confidence, right? And other subtle influences that it brings to our aura that moves us to train harder in the gym. Everyone reasons may be different. And you guys may notice this, but most people's outcome, most people's endpoint may all sound familiar. For example, everybody wants to be rich, right? Everybody wants to look aesthetically pleasing. Everybody want to look, well dressed. Everyone has, the same similar endpoint in life, maybe with a minor and a few tweak adjustments, right? But everyone's reason, right? Their reason as to why they are doing this is different. And you gotta have your reason to fight, right? If you don't have a reason, then you'll create more doubt, right? You'll create more fear, you'll create more uncertainty along your journey to become rich or become this, bodybuilder person, right? It is much difficult then if you don't have this flame to push you forward, right? To excel in this. It's very important then to have your own reason as to why you're doing this. And if you guys can't think of a reason as to why you're doing this, then probably this isn't something you want to do, or the end point of where you want to be may be different, right? It may sound appealing to you, like being rich, but if your reasons don't align with that, then probably that isn't where you want to be. That is just what society wants you to be. And we get confused of our reason because we are not being clear and we're not open to look for the root cause. And finding that will consequently guide us away from the thing we are tempted by. Finding our true reason, finding the root cause of why we do things will guide us to stop the things we are tempted by. One reason why the thing we are chasing is getting further away from us is because we are pursuing the wrong reason. It's not seldom that we don't know what it is we want in life, right? And to think, to be clear with wit all the time is a skill that takes a lifetime to master. But it can all be learned today. It can all be learned in this moment onwards, right? Like I'm sure you guys all had experienced this maybe in your primary school days or high school days, gym instructor, whatever. You got told to take, 3 deep breaths in your nose and 3 deep breaths out your mouth, right? You may think this is silly when you first did it, but as soon as you've done it, you notice that you felt calmer, right? You felt calmer and you felt more relaxed. And this is because you're living the present, right? And that is basically the first step to be in the present. And the reason why you're feeling so calm is because the present, guys, is actually not that daunting and derogatory as you had made it to become, right? The reason why we think the present is such a scary place to live in is because right now or currently you're probably not clear. You're probably not living in the present. You're letting your future uncertainty and your past affect how you live at the moment. When you are conscious, when you are living in the present without the interfering of feelings of what may happen tomorrow and what had happened in the past, you realize that the present is truly how you feel in the moment, right? And most likely those times are pretty pleasant, right? So if your life is, pretty sucks at the moment, then you probably are too bombarded with all the anxiety and fear that has happened or will happen, right? So to be clear is to be present, right? To have clarity is to stay in the moment of present, thinking with the intelligence of the past, but not to be affected by it. So when you find yourself falling back into your old habits or chasing a goal that seems to not be yours, right? Do this simple exercise. Just breathe in and breathe out. Feel that calmness. And when you feel that calmness, you'll be in a state of presence. I'm not saying you'll be someone totally different right there and there, but you will realize that the choice you make from that point onwards will be your sharpest. And that, guys, it is very crucial, right? It is very crucial that the choices we make from now on in our life are the best we can make in the moment. We will be wrong. There will be times when we will look back and think to ourselves, why had we made those stupid choices, right? We will get angry. We will beat ourselves down for making those choices. But if it's the best decision we could have made on that day, right? If it's the best we knew, then that is the best choice we could have done, right? It's okay to make mistakes, right? Mistakes is inevitable. It is only a problem when we repeat that mistake continuously, right, and not learn from it. And that can only happen, or one case of it happening is not being conscious, not being self-aware of making the right choices. So to be present, to have clarity, will help us make the sharpest choices. And even if we do still fumble sometimes, our consciousness will eventually get the best out of us. It is just being consistent, just being patient, and not beating ourselves down for not getting the desired result or outcome we wanted just because we were present that day doesn't mean we would have changed that day. Change may not happen tomorrow. Change may not happen in a few years' time. Who knows when that change will happen? It'll be different for everyone. Here's the thing, guys. This is our journey of life. So have patience. Whatever you learn from this channel or someone else, if you know the knowledge is true, if you know the information could be an asset to you, can help you reach to your goals and your reason and your vision, then use it daily, right? Implement that daily, right? It is crucial that we do this not only to be present, but in all aspect of life that is relevant to you. Knowledge is endless. If you look, you'll eventually find out the niche that is best suited for your profession or which route you want to go in life, right? Knowledge is endless and knowledge is free. That is the best thing. And mostly, that isn't something someone can buy away from you, right? You'll live with that forever. So that is the biggest asset you can have apart from time. All right, so start now if you haven't, right? Do this daily, and only if you do it daily can it become a habit. Only when it becomes a habit can you start seeing the benefits of it. If you can't have the patience, if you can't stick through it, then nothing you read online, nothing you do will help you change, right? Because it is a patience game, right? It is a time game, right? The people who do fail, the people who don't really make it to where they want to be is because they lack the patience or they just gave up simply because they couldn't wait any longer. But I tell you guys, just have the patience, right, to move on, to show up even as your worst self sometimes. But this is all I gotta say for today, guys. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful day, and I do hope you guys learned something from this today. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. So, see you guys then. Bye bye.